Hey guys, happy hump day, Wednesday, May 13th. We've been doing this for 38 days, day 38. Today is our volcano project. We are so excited for this project. We've been getting the projects down now. It's going to be similar to the limestone project and the other projects, but a little bit different. And this is our assessment grade this week. This is for the achievement grade. Okay, so we watched our Ed puzzle yesterday. We are doing our volcano project as the assessment, okay? You're going to research and find out about volcanoes. You previewed it maybe yesterday a little bit. That's great. But we are here. Here is our hyperdoc, and the project is here as well. But if you go on to the hyperdoc for today, you will see that it's all about the project today and tomorrow. Due at the end of the day on Monday, guys, please, okay? We're giving you 3 school days. Really, we're giving you more than 3 days. We're giving you the weekend too. Not that we want to assign homework, but some of you get to work on the weekend. But we're giving you a significant time. We expect some significant effort here. Maybe unlike some of the other projects. We're going to look a little bit differently at this one. So here we'll have the daily video right now that I'm showing you. If you need clarification, you can rewatch this. Here's the project again, and here is the check-in form. Don't forget today and tomorrow, and even on the work days, to do the check-in form. It's going to be asking you questions about your project and what you are doing. So clicking onto the project. Guys, I love it. Mr. McKelvey wrote this up for us, and we do not have it in a rubric format. We have it in outline format. Some of you were mistaken or not reading the directions on the other projects, and we're sticking things right in the rubric. This paper is not to turn in. This is the directions. You need to make sure that you do a Google slide, a Prezi, a Flipgrid, a video, a 3D, anything that you would like to do for this would be fantastic. But it's something else, not this paper. And you could do, like I said, a video, a Prezi, a Flipgrid, Google slide. You could even do a Google Doc like this one and make it your own, like make a newsletter. But you don't want to be writing and typing and putting the things on here, okay? But this is your guide. So again, watching the Ed puzzle, spending some time with this. So I'm actually going to jump ahead and show you the best part. The best part is down here is all the resources you need. So you should not have to go to any other page to work on your project, okay? There's 2 parts. You got the detailed part here, and you have the creativity project structure parts. Again, we've been doing several of these, so we're going to expect some neatness and some care here. Okay, so the details, we have 3 main things that you need to include. You need to include the volcano you're picking. You can pick any volcano on the face of this earth. Okay, you'll see the sites in a minute. There's like famous volcanoes. That's fine if you want to do a famous one that you don't know really about, but you've heard about it. That's great. You can do one that's found in North America. That's fine, or near us. That's great too. But you could pick any random one anywhere. Place, maybe you researching a place that you've always wanted to go that you haven't visited, and see if there's a volcano there. You want to have these things on your slide or your Prezi or part of this first part. It's 5 points to show. Is it, what continent or ocean is it in? What country? Where is it at? What's its geographic coordinates? Is it in the Eastern Hemisphere, the Western Hemisphere? What are the tectonic plates? And that's something that you have to research a little bit on your own. We're previewing about the tectonic plates in the mantle moving, but when you watch the Ed puzzle, you should see that converging or coming together or diverging plates can cause some crazy geological activity, and that's what causes volcanoes as well, is the plate moving, the plate tectonics. Okay, so you want to talk about your volcano too, classifying it. Is it dormant? Is it an extinct volcano? Is it a stratovolcano? There's lots of ways that you can classify volcanoes. By the frequency of eruption, by its shape. Is it a cone? Is it a caldera? Again, we don't want just one thing here. We want you to really research what is it in all 3 of these that you could be classifying it, not just one word. That there's different ways you could say that it is. The second main part here would be the background information. This is all you. This is the cool part. You can research more about different things, about interesting facts, myths. Is it a historical thing? Was there folklore about it? Legends? You do need to talk about eruption history. That's also going to help with your classification up here. It ties together. Is it something that's currently active? When was it last active? Describing the area. Is it an island? Is it in the ocean? Has it had previous effects? What would happen if it was somewhere around a populated area? Identifying the plates that have interacted to form your volcano. There's certain plates on the Earth. And down here, if you look, there's a resource about plate maps. So you could see where your location is, your latitude, longitude, where your volcano is, and you could look for the plates on the maps here. So we have all the sources here for you. So that's looking at the plates. Number 3, this part right here, I'm highlighting 3. This is the part where some of you might struggle because it's not cutting and pasting, guys. We've seen a lot of cutting and pasting. This is you, all you. Part 3, the conclusion. Based on what you have learned about your volcano, what is your prediction? What do you think? What have you learned? It's not something that you can cut and paste. It's not something that you can quote from your websites. You can use the websites as information of what happened in the past, and that could be your evidence or details. You could say, hey, this happened in the past this many years ago. I think it might happen again in that many years. This is why, or, something, but you need to, or maybe based on the current, where the plates are currently. But you're talking here, you answering these 3 things. How might it impact the community if there is a community there? The Hawaiian Islands have volcanoes. What would happen if you picked a Hawaiian volcano? What would happen in Hawaii? So this part specifically, all of it should be you. You really shouldn't be cutting and pasting at all, but really this conclusion part is big. Okay, guys, we're giving you a big chunk here. It's not just slapping this together. Some of your peers have made amazing projects. Some of you, I'm not going to lie, it's been a little bit sad at stay-at-home time. Make sure you're doing some awesome work here. This is where the creativity comes in. At least 4 visuals, some kind of visual. I would love more than 4 because it's cool. Volcano pictures, pictures of the area, geographic pictures. You could even get pictures of the map. Is it neat? Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a little bit harder on the Egyptians because you guys have been doing it. We're rocking it. We got 75% participation. You need to not just have blank black and white slides and a whole bunch of pictures at the end. That's not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for pictures that help illustrate these things. Maybe a map of where it is. I'm looking for maybe there's a myth or a legend about gods in the volcano and the previous ancient civilizations. I want a picture of maybe their god or something. I don't want just a million pictures of different volcanoes here. I want to see that you are illustrating your facts with pictures, not just a gallery at the end that's just slapped on there. Okay, many of you have been doing a fantastic job with this, but some people really need to work on having your visuals answer the questions as well and not just be shown there. And if you're going to just show them, why is there no captions? Let's have some captions on there too. Why did you pick those pictures? So did you maximize the potential of your media? We're going to be definitely checking that you are using your visuals and your presentation to support your answers. Neatness and a works cited. Again, we should see these works cited right here. Googling is not an option. We've given you so many things here. Just Googling something and cutting and pasting, again, is not an option on this project. We have some amazing videos, a 6-minute video about Iceland. Even if you don't do one in Iceland, it might be your same type of volcano. A lot of the videos are talking about effects on the population. So that would be about your conclusion, what you've seen from other volcanoes and surrounding areas with populations, what has happened. That doesn't mean you have to pick one of these. You have a great geological survey. The USGS is an amazing, awesome site about all things geology. And you have a full-length eyewitness video of Mount St. Helens. And again, you have the plate tectonics down here. So there's really not a need to really navigate away from this page. The best site, in my opinion, along with this USGS site right here, and the very first site that you should probably go to is this right here, helping you choose your volcano. List of all volcanoes of the world and some basic information. This is a phenomenal site. I was showing my Meet This site today. If you look here, it has it alphabetically. It even has a lot of that beginning, that if I go back here, it has a lot of this information. Geographic coordinates, hemisphere, tectonic plates. It shows you this right here, latitude, longitude, elevation, just on the front page. But it's by alphabetical. I want you to take your time and really invest in which one you want to do. It's alphabetical, but you can see the country. Maybe you never heard of Devil's Tower in USA. And guys, if you do Devil's Tower in USA, where in the USA? Is it near me? Is it going to affect me? Let's not just be like USA. What state, okay, are we talking about here? So picking one. You can go to any one of these and you can see when you go on here, they even have pictures that you can use as a citation. They have maps, they have information, they have classifications. They even have a link to Google Maps and Google Earth, more images, and they talk about, look, stratovolcano, what type it is. You might even want to search stratovolcano in here and see what comes up. So there's lots of things to talk about with your volcano. And this site is the best place to start that site, along with the USGS site too. But that's where you should start picking your volcano and deciding which one you want to do and finding the pictures. I would love to see a variety of choices here. I love Mount St. Helens. There's a lot of interesting things about it. And I'm not saying don't do Mount St. Helens, but I hope some of you pick some amazing, more obscure ones of different variety. Again, if you want to present your projects next week, we're going to be offering extra credit. So I also told my Egyptians that they can do I'll pick my top 5 and display them on the page so everyone can see theirs. And then they can get extra credit for also being the top 5. The top 5 is going to have to be top 5 in both content here, not cutting and pasting, and in having pictures illustrating your answer and utilizing your web page. Okay, this has been a long one, guys, but we're really serious about this project. We're giving you a lot of time, and we're here for you. Use the Zooms to ask for help about it, and check out the videos, check out the sources. Do the check-in after you check out the sources and check out everything, because it's about using your sources and picking your volcano. So make sure you're thoughtful in your answers on the Google form as well. All right, guys, we can't wait to see what you come up with. I'm excited about this project. I really wish we were in school to be doing this, but this is the next closest thing. I can't wait to see what you come up with and who my Egyptian top 5 would be. I hope we can do a top 5 of every team. That would be fantastic. All right, guys, happy Wednesday. Get working.